Hello and welcome back to my channel. Um, this one is about the police in Berlin that I think is among the best I've ever seen actually. And I can only say I only had very good experiences with them. From small situations where you needed them or, I came in contact with them for one or another reason. They were always very polite, very reasonable. And I would say also quite effective. And one thing that happened to me a while ago, um, this MacBook Air here had been stolen somewhere in mid in Berlin. Not big news in itself because everything is stolen in Berlin. People steal anything. Even if you leave your scotch tape somewhere in the street for 10 minutes, it's probably going to disappear. A pen, a pencil, no matter what. Everything will be stolen in Berlin. I don't know why it is, but it is like that. So anyway, this MacBook Air was stolen. I go on the iCloud. I find out the serial number of the Mac. I go to the police. I reported the thing to the police, although I wasn't insured. But just out of, I don't know, I wasn't hoping to get anything out of that. Well, incredibly, I would say a little bit over a month later, I receive a phone call in the morning from the police. And they say, well, you came here because they stole your Mac. I think we have your Mac. I think we found your Mac. I'm like, what? Did you find a MacBook Air? I've never seen that before. In many countries I've been living in. Not doubting that the police wouldn't try to find it, but well, in Rome, in Italy, they certainly wouldn't have tried to find it, I think. Anyway, they did it here, and I went there. Still a little bit skeptical, I didn't think that was going to happen, and that was it. It was completely cleaned inside and outside. The body looked better than before. Unfortunately, the data was lost. This is why it's good to back up all your data anyway. And I did, I just had to thank them, and they were polite, they were efficient, and I know they don't have all the resources, at least from what I've been reading, that they should be having. They don't have as many people as they should be having. They don't have all the investment that they should be having. So they have to deal with a lot of things here, especially in Berlin. I think it's a problem that it's probably all around Germany like this, but in Berlin it's a big deal. And so the fact that they actually took the time to check machines from a thrift store, I think that was selling secondhand stuff, and this was stolen. So they took their time to go and check the merchandise and check on a database and see if anybody had, went to the police with a serial number that was similar, and doing all the matching and then calling me and everything. This is actually a lot of work for something that for them is quite small, with all the things that they have to do, with all the rapes, with all the murders, with all the crime that they have. So I really appreciate that. And this is one of the best things about Berlin, is that you can always count on very efficient, professional police officers and a police system that works really, really well. Anyway, thank you, and I'll see you next time.